Hello, everybody. We were one of the first people to see the sunrise on this particular morning, traveling from Gauteng to KZN with one of the most important projects of our lives to start the process of building a home for our family. This is my husband's brainchild because this is not something I've ever dreamt about. I've dreamt of a nice, cute job, a well known job, and I've dreamt of buying my own home, not building it. I didn't think that I needed to come face to face with a piece of land that needed our bare hands to cultivate into a place I could call my home one day. The place we are moving to and the place we currently live are so different. But one thing I've learned and I know is that wherever my family is, that is where my home is. I'm okay with some things changing, but not everything changing. And I know that the things that will change are just there to help me grow, help me become a better person. Not just me, but my whole family. And also, yes, it's a huge leap of faith, but such a great opportunity for growth. Who would have thought that I would be involved in building a house and knowing the whole process of that? You know, and speaking about this being a risk, sometimes you get confirmation from the Lord that this is what you should be doing and everything will be okay. But you always constantly ask yourself every day, constantly praying about the same thing again and again when God has already told you that it's done. Everything is going to be okay. And that's what I feel so deeply, that this whole process is going to be okay. I don't know if it'll get accomplished, but I know that from the beginning to now, I've learned so much, and I'm so grateful for that experience that I've had. Sometimes with faith, you need to have, they say faith is a doing word. So we have faith, but we need to do the work. We need to be diligent, intentional. We need to seek the Lord. We need to serve Him. We need to serve in terms of just the raw hard work that it takes to move our whole family from one place to the next and find ways to continually provide for them and help them to realize their biggest dreams as well. So we arrived at the site and began the process of clearing the land and actually seeing it. This is the first time that we've seen this part of the land. We previously viewed a different piece of land. And my mother has been very instrumental in this whole journey. She's the one who helped us find this particular land. And I'm grateful for her. And then also, we then explored the land and the surroundings. There's a beautiful breeze here and it's very peaceful. The land is on a slope, which is not too steep, but it is steep. So I'm looking forward to the hill workouts and the runs that I'm going to do in this area. I just imagined myself growing old in this area and growing healthy because of the planting that we're going to do, because of the steep slope that I'm going to run up and down. So after the men had done all that they could with their hands, we then had to bring in the TLB to excavate the land and reveal the spot where we would eventually be able to build our home. This machine is such a monster. It was so exciting to see it working and doing its job so well. Exciting to see this part of the process where we actually get started with the process of excavating the land, exposing the land where we would be able to then eventually build on. It's really great to see progress happening, but then also at the back of your mind, you're thinking about all the things that still need to happen and all the things that are required of us in order to make those things happen. The amount of planning and praying and seeking and drawing and budgeting and more of the previous things again and again times 10 has been interesting. And I'm particularly grateful for my husband, who is just honestly such a genius to take on things that he has no experience in at all and do it so effortlessly and work so hard on it. I hope that the things that he's drawing can come into fruition and we can actually see them in real life. This is when we were mapping out the foundation that would have to be dug for the house. I must say that I did play a role in this. I just couldn't I couldn't do a video of myself doing this, but I definitely worked on this. And one day when the house is built, I can say, you know that I dug out the foundation of this house. And that would not be a lie because I did. Did I mention how we have zebras and giraffes and cows around the property because there's a farm nearby and those animals come from that farm? And I'm so happy to be acquainted with the zebras and the giraffes. I thought that animals don't see people, but they actually see them. And every time I took my camera up to take a picture of the zebra would be looking up at me. Are zebras dangerous? Please tell me in the comments. Are zebras dangerous so that I can keep away from them because I don't want to get hurt? So, this was the end of the beginning stages of this whole process. We also fenced the area, and next time we'll see what else happens. And just like you, I'm very eager to see as well what happens. Stay tuned for more. I hope that you enjoy these. Bye.